Let's talk about intent. You see, it's not enough to just do the moves. And this, honestly, while I'm coming from a martial arts perspective, this comes with any physical pursuit, right? The intent that you're going after is going to determine the efficacy of what you are doing. See, in the realm of martial arts, it's not enough to just say, I'm going to hit the other guy, or I'm going to not be hit. Because while that may give you a general idea of what to do, it's not putting any focus into what you're doing. And without that clear line for your brain and your nervous system to focus in on, you tend to just wildly adapt, and your results are much more erratic. Doesn't mean it won't work, it just means it's less reliable. And reliability is something we're interested in, at least I'm interested in. So you have to learn about the intent of what you're doing and what tools serve the ends of that intent. Because the intent, of course, really is the end, if you want to look at it that way. It's your ending point, and your tools are the means to get you there. So if I am looking to intercept your attack, my goal can't be to simply hit you. My goal has to be to stop your attack and hit you at the same time. It has to be, what line, what angle am I taking? And you can't consciously process this during a crisis moment or even a competition moment. There's not enough time to consciously process this. So what you do is you spend your time in training, learning how to apply tools and intent together, so that when the time comes, your brain hits that Rolodex and you go kind of automatically. In a less critical circumstance, it's the same thing when you're exercising. Are you doing your isometrics with the intent of squeezing the shit out of your muscles and putting that positive stress in there to tell them to grow? Or are you just kind of holding the position? Holding the position is very passive. It has a place, but it is not the same thing as an isometric hold. Likewise, when you're, say, lifting weights or doing calisthenics, are you just zipping through the movements, just trying to meet your quota, fill up your time limit, or to hit a certain amount of reps? Or are you focusing in on the movements and paying attention to the muscles that are being used, feeling how your body feels, adjusting your alignment and your orientation, and just feeling what's off and what's on? It matters. It changes how you work out. And we are all guilty of this, of becoming a little mindless in it. And that's really all this is. Putting your intent in is really just being mindful of what you're doing. It's being mindful of how you're training. It is being mindful really of everyday life. This of course extends beyond the physical. Putting your intent into what you do when it comes to work, when it comes to play, when it comes to romance, even when it comes to your entertainment. How many of us are really relaxed when we're enjoying our entertainment? It's the perfect time to relax, right? It's passive. We're allowing something else to entertain us. It is much different, and being mindful through that will actually allow a deeper state of relaxation, simply for the fact that you're not all hyper engaged. It's funny, you have to be engaged to disengage, but there is a truth there. It's just a thought, and I gotta get going, so I'll talk to you guys later. But just remember, be mindful and use your intent. Good journey.